Hello YouTube. Hello YouTube, Air Force Pringle 65 here. It is currently Memorial Day. It is Monday. May 25th. And on Friday, May 22nd, a Pakistan International Airlines Airbus A320 crashed in Karachi, Pakistan. Right now, it's unclear as to what well, we know that the engines failed, but it's unclear as to why. I mean, the plane did touch down on the runway with the engines, but it's unclear as to why the pilot did that. Now this is what might have happened. That's what this video is about. And there were 2 survivors in the crash, which is amazing, and no one on the ground was killed, but somehow 25 homes were destroyed, which I find absolutely amazing that people could have survived a plane crashing into their house. Well, they probably weren't in the house at the time, but it's amazing. It's kind of a bittersweet ending, but anyway. So, the aircraft in question was an Airbus A320-200 that was about 14 years old. So when the pilot was coming in for the first approach, the landing gear weren't coming down, and he was about 2/3 down the runway when he made contact with it, and the engines dragged along the ground for a good 300 feet before he went back up. Or no, good 2,000 feet before he went back up. So a plane's supposed to land at 1/3 down the runway, but this pilot was 2/3 down the runway, and when they pulled back up and went around for another, approach, the plane's engines were severely damaged by what the picture shows. They were scraped and stuff. I know this isn't the most realistic model, but it's the only one that I have without landing gear. And the ram air turbine was extended. When the plane was coming in for the second base, I know I'm changing up model the type of livery on the aircraft, but this is the one with the landing gear down. It stalled out because the engines had failed while it was on its second attempt to land, and it crashed like this. And crashed into the village. Now, it's unclear as to why the captain touched down on the runway. Even though somehow, what I suspect is they cranked the landing gear down manually. With a hand crank. And after that, they finally got the landing gear down, but it was too late, and they crashed. Now, it's unclear as to why the captain landed on the runway, but from what I've heard and what I've pieced together, it sounds like the plane was at a slow speed, and it was really hard to recover. They were originally going to go in for a belly landing, but then they damaged the engines, and instead they went for a go-around. So yeah, that's the video. Please do comment, rate, like, and subscribe, and share your thoughts as to what you think about the crash and how it could have played out differently. Thank you for watching, and bye.